Late at night, two children seemed to find something in the trash can. Take up a look. It is a tilapia was right. Just then, the two were scared backward. The fish's eyes turned red. The mouth spit out black liquid. Even more bizarre is also spit out a small fish. Curiosity kills the cat. One of the boys went up to hold down the small fish and put it into a kettle. Want to take it back to the study research. But it did not know that the fish he brought home had a horrible name called the Sphinx, and where it came from, but also from 3 days ago. In the Blue Pool Reservoir in northern Taiwan province, an eyeglasses uncle fishing rod flung. A fat tilapia was caught. The uncle, without saying anything directly, with a stone to death, and then put on the grill, roasted to both sides of the golden, and then called on to companions. Came to a tasty fish dinner, and the 3 people ate with great relish. At this time, was baked fish actually spoke, which scared the 3 dumbfounded. Looked carefully at the grill on the body of the fish began to ulcerate, and then above emerged a human face. One of them spat wildly, the second to the front of the boulder knocked up, and finally Uncle Glasses was spit out by the face of the fish. In the mouth of the black smoke drilled into the mouth. The possessed uncle killed his wife that night. When the police found him, they found that he was no longer a normal human being with a hideous face. So police officers Xiaohui took him to the most famous temple in the area, Zhuangnogon, where the local people believe in the god is the tiger god, and Xiao Kai is now the 10th generation of the tiger god spokesman. And the first time he saw the uncle, he understood that he was possessed by the demon god, Izai, who is now the 10th generation of the tiger god. In the evening, Xiao Kai began the exorcism ceremony. At this point, the uncle turned into a dead wife look and push away Xiao Kai. The next second, a black smoke from the mouth. The evil spirit wants to possess the police against Xiaohui. The critical moment, Xiao Kai took out a piece of cloth, the black smoke into the pre-prepared tilapia, and then put the fish into the frying pan, and after the end of the garbage cans. Who knew that the 2 children found to be fished out, only to appear in the movie the beginning of the scene. Jia Hao brought home the small fish into the tank to feed. And this small fish seems to have a kind of magic. The mother of the first sight to see it was deeply fascinated. And then the next strange things continued to happen. This night Xiaoya is at home to play the piano. Playing the piano found something. Pick up a look is actually a piece of fish scales. And so she just washed her hands to find that the door was opened. Their ex-husband was standing in the doorway and then looked to find nothing. She thought she was hallucinating and quickly take some medicine to ease their emotions. But when she closed the cabinet, the mirror actually appeared in the ghostly face. Xiaoya lies in bed at night, thinking she is delusional after divorcing her husband, while Jia Hao comes to reassure her mother that she won't think too much and that she'll always be there for her. But they don't know which little fish is behind all this. Late at night, Jia Hao suddenly woke up from a dream. He heard what seemed to be a movement outside, came to the living room, and found that the floor was covered with blood stains. Following the blood stains, he went to the bathroom. Pulling open the curtain, was stunned by the scene in front of him, and found that his mother was gnawing on a raw fish meat. Jia Hao finally remembers the little fish he brought back, and that what happened to his mother probably has something to do with it. So he takes the little fish and his mother to the exorcist Xiao Kai, and asks the tiger god for help. Through Xiaoya's eyes, Xiao Kai found something wrong. This is exactly the same as the last time that uncle situation, being possessed by the demon god boy, but he has obviously already disposed of that fish. But Xiao Kai couldn't think too much about it, to prepare to open the altar and practice it. A pump slapped on Xiaoya's head, and instantly the little fish that was wrapped by the voodoo demon knot kept swaying. And at this time, Xiao Kai found the demon god at the place where he appeared at the very first time. In the Xiaoya's consciousness, Xiao Kai decided to go to the Blue Pool Reservoir to open an altar to invoke the tiger god to get rid of the devil. The next day, Xiao Kai brought his magic weapons and all the disciples of Shun Wuchun to the small island and set up the altar to ask the tiger god to come down. But the tiger god has not yet been invited. But the devil god appeared. It possessed the guardian disciples, began to kill each other and other people. The tiger god's idol was broken. The remaining 2 people rushed to pull Xiao Kai out of the place, go back to Xiao Kai to find his father, trying to figure out why he could not invite the tiger god. In his father's reminder, Xiao Kai finally recalled a thing that happened many years ago. Xiao Kai's wife was about to give birth, but found out that the cancer was terminal. The doctor told him that adults and children can only save one. Xiao Kai, in order to let his wife survive, so he kneeled down and begged the tiger god to show his spirit, hoping that the child can be born successfully. His wife can also beat the cancer, but in the end, his wife did not survive. He felt that it was because of the tiger god refused to help him, and in a fit of anger, he scratched the charm tattooed on his arm.
你千万要接命不可，你叫是明是咩道理？
After listening to his father's words, Xiao Kai repented of his previous ignorance and asked the tiger god to come down again to destroy the demons. On the next day, Jia Hao found Xiao Kai and said that his mother had been captured by the demon god. So it took Jia Hao to the mountain again, and after arriving at the place, Xiao Kai gave Jia Hao a possession talisman, and soon the disciples who were possessed by the demon god reappeared. Xiao Kai kicked one of them away and pulled Jia Hao to escape. The next second, the possessed disciple attacked again, instantly strangled Jia Hao's neck. Fortunately, he pulled out the possession talisman to temporarily repel him. On the other side, Xiao Kai was attacked by many disciples and looked like he couldn't hold on any longer. Just then Xiao Kai's eyes glowed with a golden light, and the tiger god finally descended, instantly drying out the group of possessed disciples. But he was suddenly swept up by a wave of black smoke. At this moment, was possessed by the disciple revealed itself, countless demonic gods towards him. The critical moment, Xiao Kai stretched out his hands and recited the mantra. With his life as the price to invite the tiger god to come down to earth. Instantly, the golden light around the surrounding area. The golden tiger descended to the earth. Along with a roar, the golden tiger pounced directly on the demonic god boy's leader. In just one round, the leader of the demon god was beaten by the golden tiger and went up in smoke. And in the end, Jia Hao's mother was restored to normal, while Xiao Kai sacrificed her own life